I was answering the question.
Oh, Daddy, yes, Daddy plays the PlayStation.
Okay, so where am I? Can't really
Is
see.
it Grandpa Zach's PlayStation that he bought before he passed on?
Yeah. So I wanted to show you guys what it's like in the car. Ooh. So, yeah.
You know, I made up a user profile on that PlayStation for Lumpy D.
Yeah.
But then I decided not to use it.
Why?
And I am playing as Dad. And that was Grandpa's. But he only used it once. So in the memory of my daddy, I'm Dad now. Okay?
Okay.
But he bought it to play Ratchet and Clank, and I haven't really played Ratchet and Clank much yet.
I want to play Ratchet and Clank.
But I did get, he really also wanted to play Jak and Daxter on it.
That's what Michael was playing.
And that's what Mike's playing. Yeah, I got Jak and Daxter. I have the Ratchet and Clank game he bought. And then I have a whole lot of God of War.
Yeah.
Matter of fact, there are
Let's make it nice.
7 God of War games.
That's a lot of God of Wars. You guys
There
went a lot
are
of wars.
2 that were for the PlayStation 2, but they released them as a collection for the PlayStation 3, and I have that. And then on the PlayStation Portable, they released 2, but they released those as a collection for the PlayStation 3, and I've got that. And then there's 2 for the PlayStation 3, and I've got those. That makes 6. Do you know what the 7th one was?
What?
It was a phone for, you know, like Megan's Razor?
Mm-hmm.
Those old phones that had cheap, they had games that weren't very good graphics. You know that?
Yeah.
They had a God of War game for phones like that. And I might actually be able to play it on my BlackBerry that I use for work, but the programming on my BlackBerry is all messed up, and I don't know if it would work or not.
We'll never know.
But, I think there's an emulator for those phones that I can run the game on. Play it on the computer. I also think there's a PlayStation 4 emulator. Because there's a bunch of Jak and Daxter games that were for the PlayStation Portable that you can't play on the PS3. And if I play all the Jak and Daxter games, I'm going to want to play those too.
We just passed the Akron Testing Laboratory.
What do they do at the Akron Testing Laboratory?
I'm guessing they test stuff.
Well,
in the laboratory in Akron.
actually, well, they do test people.
People?
They teach people how to weld them. And then they also do test welding materials there. But it's all you got people go there to learn how to weld. But then there will be companies that'll buy this metal and this welding wire and this flux, and they need to know if it's going to work for what they want it to work for. So they'll send the stuff there and have them weld with it and test it.
I'm going down the temple.
Can I take you to my house forever?
No. Let's make a night. You won't remember. You better move. You better dance.
You know what I would do if I hit the lottery, Destiny?
What? Ooh.
I would buy a big fancy house.
Would you buy me a phone?
Yes.
Woo. Ooh.
I would buy you a big fancy house though. So I'd buy me a big fancy house. And then I would buy another big fancy house right next door to it. I'd say, hey, Penny, do you want that house in the hood you got, or you want this big fancy house next door to me?
She would say next to you.
And then then your mom could move in next to me, and we live in Coventry, so you could just hop on the bus and go to school.
Woo.
And then, you know how far you'd have to go from Dad's house to Mom's house?
From one house to another.
Right.
Woo! Even though you guys can't see me, I know you're still there. And you guys know that I'm still here.
And then I'd call over and call you on your phone and say, hey, Destiny, I miss you. I haven't seen you since yesterday. Can I have a hug? And then you can come over and give me a hug.
That would be cool. I've daydreamed about that before.
And then you wouldn't have to come to my house and wait for Mommy to come pick you up. You come to my house and you can go outside watch. You can guys during the summer. You guys can be outside playing, and then just whenever after Mommy gets home, you just go home.
Yeah.
You know, that would be cool, wouldn't it?
Mm-hmm.
You think Cody and Charlie could play together?
No! Cody's a bad example for Charlie. See you guys later.
You think Cody's a bad example for Charlie, and so we shouldn't let them play together?
Yeah. Because Cody goes in the house.
Yeah.